All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the deflating husk that is this YouTube channel. In the continuation of this series, I'm going to show you how to beat yet another legendary boss on Baldur's Gate 3, in Baldur's Gate 3, on Honor Mode, as evidenced by... Oh, that was the wrong button. I don't know this game at all. This. With the pretty basic bitch party of no particular configuration or attention to detail here. And today's boss is going to be the Owlbear. Now let's go over who I'm doing this with here. My Tav in this my 19th honor mode run is this not a drow. I'm just currently disguised for the 1d4 check buff. But the stats are real though. Here I am with my 16 charisma, level 5 sorcerer, and I'm actually a halfling, so I can't roll ones. And my 16 dex is really all that's relevant here, and I guess the 14 con is where your third best stat should go. Equipment at this stage of the game is nothing to write home about. I have the haste helm, I have the movement ring because halflings are slow as fuck. I have the bracers of defense because I'm not wearing armor, and I could really use a little bit of protection, I suppose. Actually, not really. I don't care. Everything just melts. And Misty Step, and the Spell Sparkler, and the Bow of Awareness. And again, this is probably not optimal level 5 sorcerer. It's not far off, though. My spell choices, people will probably criticize. I genuinely don't care about half of these spells, though. I care about Scorching Ray, I care about Magic Missile, and I care about Haste at this stage. Not even Fireball. There's no AoE needed at this stage of the game where I'm like, oh yeah, no, I have Fireball, it can really help here. Nothing, no. I don't have Black Hole yet. I have Void Bulbs, I guess, so there's not really any way to pull enemies into a group to really get some juice out of that Fireball, so I'd rather just a single target DPR. I got Karlach. She's just a fighter right now. Battle Master with inoptimal stats. I've got her dex based with the Feller Love and some gear. Speedy Light Feet because I think that's kind of all I have. Gloves of Power, which you get really early. Spurred Band, which almost never matters ever. I just don't have enough rings to fill all 8 of the fingers I have free. Absolute's Talisman that I never activate. It's just a neck. Ring of Protection, and Herald, because it's Herald, and you gotta have Herald on. Astarion is a 2 ranger, 3 rogue. I explained this in my previous video, but I'm going to explain it again right now. Everyone might look at this and think, why aren't you just beelining for 5 rangers so you can get extra attack? Well, the reason being is that the surprise mechanics that come with being an assassin are what we are trying to leverage here in this particular party configuration to get to our damage total. So with this fight, just like the ones you'll see, all the fights you'll see in where I'm using Astarion as the 3 rogue, 2 ranger, working towards Gloomstalker Assassin, I will be leveraging surprise mechanics to make it all work. He's got Speedy Reply. He's got the Ritual Dagger that I stole from Teddy Fuckspin or whatever the hell his name is. The whippy guy. He beats you into submission and gets off on it guy. Crossbows, dual wielding to take further advantage of the way pre-combat and surprise mechanics work. For those who are not aware, whenever you make an attack outside of combat, both of your weapons will go off if they are linked. That's why I'm dual wielding now. He won't later on. As the series goes on, we'll follow that trend. And here's a monk. Open hand, Lae'zel, because it's thematic. And she's my mule, as you can see. She takes strength elixirs. She has Tavern Brawler. She has a bow for when she needs it. And the sparkling hands, and she's wearing the guidance neck because somebody's got to wear it. Okay. Problem here. These 2 fucking yutzes are going to be participating. You can do this without them. we will keep track of what our damage is on this first round. Oh, and did I even mention what the goal is today? The goal of today is to kill every legendary in this game on round 1 with a full party in honor mode. I'm here to demonstrate that it's possible, that it's simple, and that anyone who just pays attention to what's going on will do it. So, in case of crashes, because I have OBS running, I'm going to save it right here. And then we're going to go on in and fight the fucking owlbear. Okay, so, as I said before, we are looking to leverage surprise mechanics to get a head start on the damage dealing. So that is what we're going to do. We'll wait for these guys to get in position because I think they kind of follow your lead here. Alright, let's hide everybody and get Starry into position. So the goal here is to down the legendary boss on turn 1. I suppose their mate shows up too. Maybe we can take both out. Oh, because these fuckers aren't allied, they're gonna pop my stealth, aren't they? The sons of bitches. Alright, well, we're gonna have to find an alternate route here. Could go invis to get a leg up here, or I could. I think there's a way to. Let's just come out of stealth so I can walk faster. I think we can float up here. Get some doing. Go around. Oh, I can just walk around. I kind of do want to float up top, though. Let's see. I want to get up there, and I don't want to walk up there. I could enhance leap myself. Is that going to give me enough juice to get up there? Probably not. I might pop surprise, too. That wouldn't be good. No. Okay. Let's just... I don't have an arrow of transport yet, do I? No. Do I have a misty step scroll? No. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? I didn't even look in the right place. No. Do I have a fly scroll? Do those show up at this stage in the game? I almost never use them. I have a potion of flying. It's the blue one. And Karlach has my potions. Nope. I could take strength, I guess, and then enhance leap, and then probably make it. Ugh, seems like a waste. Just to get into a slightly better position. Do I want to do it? Yeah, what the hell. Okay, Astarian's going to chug back a potion. He's going to enhance leap himself again. And then we're going to jump our asses up to the spot. And that will work. Okay. Let's put her into turn base, and now we're going to bust. So, we're 95% to hit, which is great. We're going to try to save the Owlbear cub, I guess. Do I care about anything else here? I could suck back an oil of accuracy. Do I have happy? No, I just long rested, of course. No, I don't have happy. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll use my crit. Alright. And then... Oh. Alright, yeah, they're not going to be needed. So now we're at 85% with our favorable beginnings exhausted. At this point, I have to evaluate whether or not a potion would be worth it, or an oil. No. Okay, we get free crits that round. Free crits come because I'm an assassin, and this is a surprise round, and the Owlbear is surprised. If I were being really careful here, what I would have done was hasted Astarion to give him another crit, but it's not going to be needed. I guess if you count her mate as another boss, then I suppose, where is he? He's up here on a ledge somewhere. Then I suppose taking both out on this round would be your priority. I'll try. How much damage do I need over here? I need 54. Starion's tapped. It's not too late to twin a haste, but that'll put me in combat. I should have probably done it prior, but who gives a fuck? How much am I going to be able to pop off with haste, pre-combat, and some scorching rays? Alright, well. Let's get far back. Haste is 10 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to haste myself. And then I'm going to just... I'll burn some turns out of combat. That's fine. I'm only going to need 2 rounds of it, so as long as I have that much left, we're good. And casting it pre-combat allows me to preserve my action for the first turn, which I... Just further explanation. Because the combat has started, I should be able to leverage all of my attacks, despite the fact that I'm not an assassin. Assassin's Alacrity, I think, is the one that refreshes your abilities only if you're an assassin when starting combat. But because combat's technically already started, I'm going to enter combat and still get my full allotment of actions. I don't even actually need to attack from stealth here, but I'm going to because you get free advantage. So if I do this... let me just do some quick math here. 2 to 12 per projectile, 7 per projectile. So if I hit on all of these, then we're doing an average of 28, plus my lightning damage, plus... Is there any other pluses? No. Okay, well, let's see what we do. Yeah, sure. Okay, that was a pretty good series of smacks. So I get a second action straight away. Can I hit fuckface from here? If at any angle, is there some way? Or am I going to need to wait for him to come down? No, no, I can get him. Wait a minute, I can hit him with a fucking ranged attack? But not a fucking scorching ray? Alright, I'm gonna have to come up with another solution for that. That's unfortunate and unfair. Maybe if I just creep forward a touch, but I didn't think I get clipped by the cliff edge. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Not so great. I'm gonna quicken and do it again. 65. I think I'd rather try to finish fuckface off there. Why am I not? There we go. Okay, so my turn's exhausted here. It's at 63. I got 2 characters left to go. Lae'zel is gonna get in there now. In the midst of the surprise round. What am I going to do? Misty Step up top. Finish off the Owlbear. Sounds like a plan. Still sneaking, of course. We're out of field of vision. And then she's going to bounce. 5 damage. Oh shit, is this guy resistant to bludgeoning? Oh yeah. Okay. This should be fine. Let's topple his ass. I think. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill both of them on turn 1. Not with this plan. I should have done some things differently. And that's okay. But Karlach, she should be able to finish off Mr. Owlbear with his 3 HP. Can I do them both? She is a fighter. She does have action surge in the chamber. I just need a way to get her up there. She's going to need to do the bulk of her damage to this fucknut. Or I could try to shoot him, but that's risky at 65%. I don't love that. So I could probably enter combat here with a shot. I can enter combat with a pommel strike on the main guy. If he hits, then I just have to hope that I can shoot from wherever I end up. Well, potion of speed, haste with a scroll. That's a thought. Pre-combat haste. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. So this is me substituting for the fact that I didn't twin a haste with my sorcerer on 2 targets prior to combat. Because I'm dumb. But this is just demonstrating the point. Like, this game is not hard on the hardest difficulty. You can totally do this yourself without a lot of preparation and thinking and plenty of mistakes in between. So my haste is counting down. That is totally fine. What I'm going to try to do here is enter combat. I don't really care about preserving advantage because all I want to do is 50%. Ooh. Well, I take off GWM for this one swing because I only need 3 hit points. Let's try this. See how this goes. Of course. Of course. Yeah, we're going to action surge. Just because we got to do it anyway. I just want something. I just want to kill him. 75%. Jesus Christ, Karlach, you suck. In comparison to Lae'zel, you are awful. Well. Okay, well there's boss dead, but now I'm going to try to get up there and finish off Sister Christian up there. What are my options for flying again? Did I have a scroll? I didn't have a potion. I don't have a Misty Step up. I probably should have grabbed another something or other. Still don't have flight potion. Just go double back and check everything. I still have a transport arrow. No, I don't have a Misty Step scroll. Is there any way I can get up there and in a position to kill that second Owlbear in a pinch? I could try this. At 42% to hit, I could try to knock the Owlbear off the ledge by putting an arrow behind him. Nope, that's just gonna fuck Lae'zel up. I don't think that's the answer. At 42%, like, all I needed was a Misty Step and this would have worked. I don't have anything that will allow me to transport myself. Check again in case I missed it. Blink. No. Special arrows for extra damage. That's a possibility. Let's see. Where am I going here? Darkness, fire, Ilmater. I have no racial arrows yet. That's a shame. Why is this here? Move over there. This is the thing about a turn-based game, by the way. I think a lot of people fail because they don't stop and read what things do and take stock of their resources. Really and truly. That's a shame. So this could have been done with just a Misty Step or an arrow transportation, which is attainable at this stage, or just some means to get up there, some reliable means to get up there. A potion of vaulting would have done it, which I think is available. It's craftable. I don't think I have the recipe yet, but I think at this stage you can make it. Plenty of ways to do it. I'm just going to have to use my remaining attacks to attempt at 42% to take him out. It's not going to work. I don't like that math. I could brace. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna go the route of shooting. Oh, and now I suddenly can't hit. What happened? What the fuck was that? It's gotta be a glitch. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, because it was repositioning, and I missed. That's okay. Get that extra damage in there. Sure. Oh, there's 12. Do I have 2 left or 1 left? I didn't count. Let's see. No, and I'm not going to do it. That's okay. With better preparation, I could have killed both of the owlbears, but I will have to settle for just 1 on round 1 because I think all my other resources are exhausted. Yeah. Okay. It's alright, we'll play this out. Okay, like, don't kill the owlbear, dickface. Okay, I'll just go finish him off. Let's skip ahead to Lae'zel. She can do it. Pounce, pounce. Pounce again. Wonderful. Let's get over here, and looks like the owlbear has been aggroed, unfortunately. So I can't save it now. But you know what I can do? I can jump on these guys. Ah, whatever. See what happens. Oh, it didn't go prone. Nice. It only took 3? That's pretty good. Alright, well anyway. Now these guys are getting it. Allies my ass, you're dying. Get into his Zoc so he can't move without an opportunity attack. And then, oh boy, should I use a smite for fun? Ah, we're early in this long rest. I'll preserve resources. I'll just use one of these. Saved against my bullshit. There's that. And I'm gonna leave the owlbear alone. I don't remember. I always forget how the sequence goes. I don't think he's savable now. I specifically haven't damaged him, but because I initiated a surprise round, I think he's lost. There are certain scenarios and triggers you can apply through dialogue and all that will make him or her become an ally after Mama dies, but I think that's long past, so yeah, looks like it. Let's just kill him. Alright. Well, there you have it. So again, let's just debrief quickly after Lae'zel says her bullshit here.
I thought you witless.
And what about... Oh, she wants to bang me.
You're hardly bland. You're sent alone.
No, Karlach's my bae. Get out of here. Although she lets you sleep around in the early going.
Yeah, perhaps.
Live a little. There's the broken spear, and we can loot this cave. Okay, let's just do a debrief there. So once again, I'm going to explain what I did and why it was so easy. And just how you can do it too. You do not need this particular configuration to make all of this work. This is entirely workable with another party. Instead of front-loading surprise damage with an assassin, you can just get a better face beater in actual fact, this party configuration is nowhere near optimal for this stage of the game. I would argue a level 5 fighter, dex based with Fail or Relive, that I didn't even pop, no less. I didn't even sing with it, didn't even shriek with it, because I wanted to conserve my action. It's not a very optimal use of resources. This character, Karlach, I love Karlach, but she's not configured optimally. She's just better than a barbarian. Barbarians are like the most overrated subclass or class in the game. And what the fuck? I have potions of glorious vaulting right there, and I didn't even see them. I could have jumped up. Oh my god. Well, there you go, folks. 1,800 hours of game, and I still don't know how to fucking look at my inventory. So I could have beaten the second Owlbear on turn 1 before it acted. Anyway, to resume what I was saying, not a big deal. This is a very basic bitch fighter. Fighters are fine. They're better than barbarians, because barbarians have to exhaust a bonus action on turn 1 to rage. And when you're talking Nova damage, when you're talking about go first, go hard, go home, the barbarian is not an optimal choice. The barbarian shines on turn 2. And on honor mode, in this game, with a few exceptions because of environmental influence and poor choices, pretty much every fight is beatable on the first turn. And there are some that are, well, I haven't given this much thought. Are there any fights that can't be beat on the first turn because of how they work? I don't think so. I can't specifically remember any of the fights in the game where it's like, no, this one has some sort of mechanic that has to play out. Well, I guess Ketheric Thorum can't technically be beat on the first turn, because as soon as you down him, he breaks into phase 2 and you get a new first turn, if that counts. So yeah, I guess he's an exception. You technically can't beat him on turn 1 because he has 2 turn 1s. But otherwise, if you're talking Nova, which is, by the way, the most surefire way to beat honor mode, if you're going after your golden dice, fuck defense, fuck support, other than maybe a life cleric who also buffs, and that's the key. They heal and they buff with the Whispering Promise and etc, etc. Fuck all that. Just get 4 damage dealers, top tier damage dealers. This party at this stage in the game is not 4 tiers or 4 characters that of top tier damage. The assassin is good. The assassin's always good, despite not having extra attack because of the surprise mechanics and that they get to abuse. Level 5 monk is great because Tavern Brawler is broken. The fighter is middle of the road. Distinctly worse. Like, you saw it yourself that because of Tavern Brawler, during that combat, Lae'zel was much better to hit than Karlach was. She was in the 90s, and Karlach, having to compensate for GWM, Great Weapon Master, she gets a -5 to hit. And because I didn't pop Fail or Live for a Sing, which helps offset it a little bit, and because she doesn't have a Bless on her, which is another common way to offset it, because I don't have a Cleric, and I don't have Whispering Promise, and I don't have heals applied to trigger that buff, and I don't have a whole other shit. I didn't drink an elixir. Right? If I was talking optimally, I would have just popped this elixir of heroism before the fight and would have gotten Bless for a better hit chance. I didn't do that. I wasn't, again, I'm very purposely, or accidentally in some cases, I'm not playing optimally to demonstrate to you that this is doable, no matter how stupid you are. Yeah, she's pretty middle of the road. So Lae'zel, great. Astarion, great. Karlach, just okay. And honestly, Sork, in terms of damage dealing, you saw it right there. I got off 3 Scorching Rays in a turn. And Lae'zel still, I think, outclassed in terms of damage. Let's just recap. Whoops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just check in the combat log so we can verify that I'm not lying. Oh, and I played on controller. I'm PC Master Race, as all my regular viewers will know. But I like to just kick back with a controller with this game. So looks like, let's see the total amount of damage dealt. Scorching Ray for whatever that is, 45. Okay, that's a fair bit of damage. That looks like another, what is that, 25? We're up to 70 damage-ish. And this looks like another 7, 26, 30. So actually we did do a fair bit of damage there. Maybe we didn't outclass Lae'zel. Let's see, what did Lae'zel do that whole combat? She did... Misty Step to get into position. 5. Oh yeah, because they're bludgeoning resistant. She didn't outperform Scorcher. Okay, I was wrong. I failed to account for that. If she hadn't, this is just happens to be one fight where the fire damage was more important because of the bludgeoning resistance. Then it wouldn't have been nearly as close. Lae'zel with a flurry of blows and 2 main head attacks is probably doing more than the Sork on your average first turn. What favors the Sork here is that I dumped 2 of my level 3 spell slots and 3 of my sorcery points and a haste cast for one of the spell slots to make all of that happen. So I am now craving a long rest to be truly effective. And in fact, just to keep the train going a little longer, I'm going to put some sorcery points into bitch face here. I don't need my level 1 spell slots. I would rather be able to quicken a scroll or something like that, or quicken a cantrip even, and get one more Scorching Ray off. But that's the general idea there. It was all I did. As I used surprise mechanics to get some free damage in ahead of time. But again, not required. If I had simply gone with a party of 4 S tier damage dealers at this stage of the game, then it would have been just as easy. Not at all hard. Anyhow, that's the second video in this informal welcome back series for me, and I hope you're enjoying it. And I guess I'll see you again soon.